It said recording progress, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now where's all the people that want to join? Yeah, it says recording. See, there's nobody. Okay, 6 people entered the room. All right, view. Okay, admit. 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 Admit.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Bonnie.
Good evening, good evening.
This is Kathy.
Well, Kathy, I don't see her picture yet. There she is.
There it is.
Well, Ellen, I see you survived the hurricanes, huh?
No, well, almost. We lost half our house.
Oh,
Ellen.
Lost the whole lower level, everything in it.
no.
Ellen.
Oh,
Talking, that's my office, 1,000 books and everything. And Brian lost his man cave. We have the office and man cave downstairs, but upstairs, we're okay. We're 2 levels. Upstairs is 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, living room, dining room, kitchen. So we're okay. We've got a place to live while it gets rebuilt.
Oh, Lord.
It was
oh,
crazy.
I'm so sorry.
4 feet of water down there, and I
Hi, Sherry.
watched it come in.
Oh, man.
It is what it is. We're safe. We're here, and it's okay.
You were not that many miles away at your friend's house, were you?
No, we actually went to stay at a friend's house because our house was, yeah, it was only 3 miles away, but she's not on the water and we are.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we're on a deep water canal, and with the flood surge, it came in.
Was that the first storm or the second storm?
The first storm. The second storm was wind, and we had no damage from wind. So
Man.
Mhm.
Hey, Russ, how you doing?
I'm awake.
Hi,
You
Russ.
got to get Ed Stone in here, and Art Lindsay are trying to get in.
Yeah, I saw my video was crossed out, so that's why I was.
You're in
Well,
good shape now.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
Sherry, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
I thought I saw Sherry James.
Yeah, she's up there.
Okay, I don't have her picture. Oh, maybe I have to.
Sure, Sherry.
Hey,
can
there-
you hear us?
Can you
She
see
is.
me now?
Hi, Sherry.
I
Yes,
see
I
you.
can see you
Yeah.
now.
Okay, good.
Well, what the heck's going on with Art and Ed here?
I don't know. I don't see their faces. I see their names.
That's all I'm seeing.
You already admitted them?
Yeah, I admitted them.
Okay.
We've only done this now for 40 years. I don't know.
We may all get it at one time. 40 more years.
I'm going to tell Art to start his video, see if that works.
Well, I can see you guys, but he can't see me.
Okay, there we go,
Yeah,
Art.
Grady.
On.
Hey, I
You're
need
on.
Hey, Art, how come I got an email from you 2 hours ago saying you'd have joined this meeting already?
I was testing out. My daughter set it up for me. I was trying to figure.
Well, you made it anyway. Let me just get Ed in here.
Yeah. What's going on? Brady.
Gotta figure it out. That's a scourge of getting old. Figuring out all these new things.
That could be getting old too. I agree with you. Well,
Check your video.
yeah, I've asked Ed to turn on it. There he goes.
There you were, Ed.
There you go, Ed.
All right, I'm in. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Now what?
Hi, Ed.
I've lost everything.
Now Lee's not there. Oh, there's Lee.
I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you to launch
There he
meeting.
is.
I'm already in a meeting.
I see you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You're on. I see you and Bonnie. You're there. Yep, you're there.
Anyway, where did the last 3 months go that we just did this and now it's, we're doing it?
Isn't that the truth?
Right.
We didn't-
Ellen, I am so proud of you for your just so positive spirit, having
Oh,
lost so much, because those are precious things when you lose all your books. How is that
yeah.
going to affect your teaching?
well, thank goodness we have libraries now. So And that's it, you know? Before it was so nice because I tutor so many students and reading this book or that book, I would have it downstairs. Now go out and get it.
Yeah.
But just to see all those books floating around and oh my, yeah, it was sad. But
No, too
as I
bad.
said, yeah, as I said, we've got our whole upper level, which was untouched by anything. And we're safe, we're here, and everything downstairs is in the process of being built.
This is the first time since you've been in Florida that you've been severely affected by a hurricane?
We had one like this, never, ever,
Okay.
never wind, never water in the house, nothing, no. Mm-mm. And we've been here over 30 years, so
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
Where we lived before in Florida, since we left, twice
Mhm.
our street has just been wiped out. So
Wow.
kind of glad we were here in Alabama.
Did you get a lot of rain in Alabama?
Not much at all, couple inches.
Mhm.
Didn't get much at all. No wind and nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, we got it just all turned right toward Ellen instead of toward us.
Yeah, it came to me.
We were watching that first one. It looked like it's coming right up over us, but then
Oh, wow.
it took a northeast turn and
We
For
just
a while, I owned a lot in Florida.
Ooh, where?
Uh, it was down, they called it Cape Coral.
Okay, I know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And anyway, I always thought I wanted to move there and open up a hardware store.
Uh,
When I got married, my wife said she didn't think she ever wanted to move to Florida, so
So you didn't.
no, sold it and got a fifth wheel, and so we got more enjoyment out of that. Probably I did the lot
Oh.
down in Florida.
Oh, yeah. You know
We
it.
traveled all over the country with it. So
Ed, how you doing?
me,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing as
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Oh, Ed,
oh, yeah, I'm doing okay. Had to spend a couple of days in the hospital last month with, what do you call them? A bleed?
oh dear.
Ooh,
Yeah, intestinal bleeding,
ouch.
but I'm recovering. Just
Good.
had to have a couple of pints of blood. Now they're telling me it's going to take about 3 months for all that to build itself back up. So
Okay.
one day at a time is all
That's
I'm doing.
That's
You're a hospital.
Unfortunately, it takes a lot out of you, and you got to the blood's got to get restored, even though you get transfusion in the hospital.
yeah.
It's kind of
Well, Art, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in 100 years.
Me,
Art. Yeah. Hi, Art.
how you doing?
Good.
fine.
Good.
Oops.
I haven't been out here very much.
We just made a very interesting trip to California to see our kids.
Ooh.
And our daughters for Christmas gave Lee a plaque that goes on a memorial, Mount Soledad Memorial in San Diego, California. It's a beautiful, beautiful veterans memorial on top of a mountain overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And there's
Wow.
a cross on top of the mountain, which was in litigation for
25 years.
25 years. People trying to make them take it down. And they finally won, and it's
Uh-huh.
there to stay. So that
So if you got nothing better to do, go to Mount Soledad, look up Mount Soledad, Soledad, California, and there's a whole history of this place. And look up my name, and there I will be.
you will be there
Woo-hoo.
forever.
There's
Yep.
about,
Congratulations.
there's about
job.
6,000 names on it now. I'm kind of humbled because there are some plaques there of Medal of Honor winners and that kind of stuff. But anyway, they had an all secret. I knew I was getting the plaque, but I didn't know what was going on. They had a big ceremony, read this stuff, and then the quilts of honor. If you've heard about that, nationwide, I was one of those. So it was quite a day.
Our whole family, for the first time in years, were all there. Our
Oh.
Oh, how wonderful.
grandson from Texas, a grandson from Arizona,
Wow.
had a wonderful family time, and Lee was totally blown away. He was totally
Oh,
surprised. So that was
and Lee, you're in good company now.
I don't know about that, but
I missed how many other plaques you said were there.
6,000.
6,000.
Wow, that's
Oh.
wonderful.
About run out of room. What they did, the Department of Interior sold the small plot of land that this monument and cross is on to a private organization who now funds it through the sale of these plaques. And they're
Mhm.
running out of space. So I don't know what they're going to do in the future. They're going to be able to buy any more property or not. But it's a beautiful, beautiful place. You can see this from all over San Diego, and up on top of it, you see down on it's really beautiful.
Wow.
Is that why they're allowing it to stay? Because it's on private property and not government property?
That's right. And believe it or not, many years ago when the litigation started to have that cross torn down, it was a retired military person who started the litigation.
Can you imagine?
Can't believe that, but anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyway, it's there to stay, and it's pretty cool.
Yep. Oh.
On the other side of the coin, I just went to an audiologist a couple days ago because I can't hear. And now they decided they want to stick a cochlear implant in my left ear.
Wow.
So I don't know, at my age, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. My hearing in my left ear is down to 20%, is all I can understand, words. So it's not worth a darn. So I'll have an appointment next couple of weeks to go see, talk to him about it. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You can't
Well, I
figure
So
got a
it out.
hearing aid.
even a hearing won't work.
I'm sorry, say again.
Even a hearing aid doesn't help the 20%.
Hearing aids can only correct for loss of tone hearing, high frequency. They
Okay.
cannot correct for what you can or cannot understand.
Ah, okay.
And-
Okay.
And I've got the most powerful hearing aids available.
Hmm.
And say my hearing in my left ear is less than 20%, meaning I understand less than 20% of the words being said.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
I
Okay.
hear you help that a little, but
Oh, yeah.
so I'll see. I don't know. But the problem is, I got wear two hearing aids, and they're all keyed together, and they're all Bluetooth to TV, and so I don't know how all that would work with a cochlear implant in one ear and a hearing aid in the other ear. If it would all work, that's a lot of questions I have before I let them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who's Bill Kidd when we need him? Come on, Bill, we need to have you tell us. You would
Yeah.
probably know. You would probably know.
He would. Where is he tonight?
I don't know. He's not here wanting to sign in either. Huh.
Yeah.
By the way, this is being recorded. I finally got that figured out, so I'll get that posted later.
Yeah. Yeah, he usually does come in. He usually is here.
Who are we missing?
Bill Kidd
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
usually comes.
Did you all see that Mrs. Clinton passed away?
Oh, no, I did not.
Oh,
Yeah,
when?
I just saw a couple of days ago. She was 90 something.
Yeah.
Who is that again?
Mrs. Clinton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, she wasn't that much older than we are.
Well, probably we're
I mean, when you think about it,
Yeah.
she seemed like she was older when we were in high school.
I agree, Sherry.
Probably in their 20s.
But anyway, if I
How
can,
old was,
I'll try to
old
get
was-
her everything posted on her.
yeah. How old was she?
90 something.
Okay.
Her husband died?
Yeah, her husband, he passed away a while back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're chasing that 90s. Come on.
That's probably very.
I'd like to say hello to Earl and see if he remembers track and cross country.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't
By
you
the
do-
way, it says Valerie, but I'm borrowing Valerie's computer.
Oh,
That works, Earl.
Nice that you share.
it's okay.
Well, without her help with technology, I just probably wouldn't even be online here.
Well,
It's a
Now I
steep
remember
learning
track
curve.
and cross country. In fact, just this last week, we drove to Illinois. My sister was having a 80th birthday surprise, Then we went on to Cincinnati to see my son. And when I go through Champaign and look over at that golf course where when Limestone, back when we were in our years, they were pretty good in cross country. So we got to go to state, and it reminded me of, 300 or 400 people trying to get around one tree. and then a mile later, a one-person bridge.
Oh.
And if you weren't there in time, you were just, I won't say the word. But you can see it from the interstate.
Mhm.
Earl, do you remember running at Detweiler Park?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I ran cross country too, but it was like it wasn't like I put out all the effort. And I can remember the one time towards the end of the race, I passed up about 20 runners. He said, "Where were you saving that for?" I said, "Well, I was afraid I'd run." I was afraid I wouldn't make it to the end, but
The Limestone girls volleyball is playing in the Final Four this weekend.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
we're doing pretty well, obviously.
Final Four for state of
state.
Illinois.
Yeah, for state level, yeah.
Well, send them up here. We have a fairly good ladies volleyball.
Mhm.
In fact, it is so fun. We gave up the men's basketball because I just got so I could hardly take their attitude. But the women are just such good sports, and they are so good.
Mhm.
our granddaughter plays volleyball. She's a freshman in high school now, and it's sure fun to watch. Well, even when she played in grade school, but it's sure fun to watch them play and cheer them on.
Uh-huh.
Don't you wonder what we females might have been able to accomplish if they'd had sports for us way back when?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember how we had to play basketball? You could only dribble 3 times and you had to stop.
Really?
Oh, what the heck?
Girls
Played
basketball.
half court. You could only play half court.
Mhm.
Depend
Yeah.
on your position, you were either, defense or offense, but you had to stop right in the middle.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything again.
But we can see you and we can hear you. So this,
I can see
I
you.
can see you and hear you.
oh yeah.
Good. I can't see. I can hear, but I can't see a thing.
Oh darn.
Ah,
I have no idea what's going on.
Anyway, our big choices were to be a cheerleader or cheer the boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And we-
I always thought highly of the cross-country guys because I never understood how you could run more than 440 yards. And you guys just kept running and running and running.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. They did.
but
Did either of you track guys? Did you run as adults? Did you continue running, or was it pretty much done once you were out of school?
I just pretty much run back and forth to the bathroom.
Well done, Earl.
got
Well
that.
done.
No,
yeah, I didn't do
I
anything.
never really got into the jogging. It just hurts the knees.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's marathons. Everybody's running marathons now.
That's right.
Probably
Wow.
pay for it when they're old, but
Mhm. Yeah.
Even high school now, instead of 2 miles like we ran, they now do 5K, I believe, which is more like 3. But
3 miles or something like that, pretty close.
something
Yeah.
like that. And speaking of cross country and wrestling, Ed, you remember the wrestling. Whatever happened to Mr. Geyer? I never really heard anything about him online.
Good question. I didn't either.
I thought years ago he passed away, but I mean, don't quote me on that. I'd have to look that up. I'd have to go to our website. If he if he did, if I know about his post on our website, you know, under other people or whatever. But I wouldn't swear to that though.
Who's that?
A track coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dyer.
Coach Dyer, he was a good
Mhm.
wrestling coach too,
Mhm.
in the early years. He
Yeah.
ran a good shop too, as I remember.
Yeah, I just can't remember.
I think he had the metal lab, was
Yes,
it?
sir. Yeah, that's right, Earl.
Uh, all I know is he wanted to keep you busy,
And he did.
and
Yeah.
being from a poor rental farmer family, farmers always move on March 1st,
Mhm.
and so when I was a freshman, that's when I came to Illinois and Limestone, and without track, I would have been lost. But we had a guy who won the state in pole vault, Larry Hurtley. And so anyway, I was in track and had his coaching as well as from Dr. Geyer. But in the fall, I just loved football. But I was, 90 some pounds? And he said, can't you catch on? You'll never get a play. And I ended up in the hospital. So then the next year I started cross country. Well, that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I loved basketball.
Mhm.
And he said, what are you doing? You'll never get a play. Go out for wrestling. He wanted you busy all the time.
Yes, he did.
And so finally, when I was a senior, I tried wrestling, and they just beat the heck out of me. That is the most technical, hard thing.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
that was hard. But I never really read anywhere what happened to him.
No, I don't. I don't have an obit on him, so I don't know. I did have the obit. Jack Clinton died in 2015.
Okay.
Really, Jack Clinton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been a few years ago. Yeah.
Kathy, do you still do your swimming all the time?
Just when the pool, just during the summer, when the pool is open.
Okay.
Swim every day. Yes, it's our treat. It's like going to the beach for those of you who live in Florida. We go to the pool,
Yeah.
and it closes, of course, on Labor Day.
Mhm.
So now I just walk
Okay.
Oh, I
and
swim
rake and
every
rake
morning.
leaves
I swim
Yeah.
for an hour every morning now.
in the ocean.
We have a pool, a heated pool in our condo
Oh, okay.
association. Yeah. I used to dog until I blew both knees out and taught high impact step aerobics for 40 years. But after the knees went, now I swim every day for an hour.
Right. It's good for everything.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. And the heated pool helps in the winter down here. Yeah.
Right, right. Well, our pool just is a summertime pool, and I don't like swimming indoors. I could join the Y, but it's just too dank. It's not pleasant.
It's
So
not
that's
real.
that's why I just walk outside.
Yeah.
That's pretty good if you swim for an hour, Ellen. That's a good.
Yeah. Oh, I get up at 4 in the morning and read the whole paper, drink coffee, and then take a mug of coffee to the pool. And every 10 laps, take a swig of coffee.
I hate to say it, Ellen, but you're nuts. 4 o'clock in the morning.
But it's a good way to start the day.
You'd be ready for a nap after that.
Yeah. And since I blew out both knees teaching high impact aerobics years, I had something. Yeah. Oh,
Are your
You
knees good
haven't,
I have 2 knees. Yeah.
with the knee replacements?
Oh, yes. And they work well. I had them in 2012 and 2013, and they're working great. Yeah. And I did the swimming for rehab, and I thought, hey, this is a good way to stay active. So I kept on doing it.
If you have a heated pool, what better?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the summer, of course, down here, the heater doesn't come on, but in the winter, we do have some cool days.
Sure.
Not cold, but cool.
What happened to your pool with the flooding?
Well, actually, the roof off the pool, the equipment got destroyed, and it just opened again Monday. So we had everything's all fixed. It's good. It was a mess.
How long is it going to take you to get the lower level back restored?
Well, we had a company called Serve Pro. I don't know if you've heard about them. Serve Pro and took out all drywall down to nothing. They had to rip out my bookshelves, throw all my books away. Just everything's gone. And now we have signed a contract for them to come in and rebuild. And right now there are so many people down here to help. So we're just waiting but as I said, we've got the upstairs like here, we can live without worrying about it. It'll take time. It'll take time.
And there's no concern about mold or anything because they've got everything ripped
Oh,
out.
they took everything out. Yeah, everything's gone.
Mm.
And Brian's little red 2011 Mustang convertible was in the garage, and they came out and they said they were going to haul it away. And Brian said, "No, you're not." Cancel that because it's runs. And one day, if it just coughs and dies, then we'll junk it. Yeah, they were going to give a grand total of $1,000. What can you buy today for $10,000? Nothing. No. Plus, you buy a car down here right now.
Yeah.
They're all flooded. No.
How would you like a 2004 Toyota with 210,000?
And it runs. Does it run
runs.
well? Does it run well?
But today they told me it needs $4,000 of work. But it's running great. They just make this up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep running it.
Now, Dickie Lauder, not this year's hurricanes, but I think it was last year or 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago.
Mhm.
He lost I think a Bentley convertible.
Oh
I
dear.
think he's down there on Naples. What's the fancy island?
Marco Island.
You talking about Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick.
Yeah.
There's
Marco Island.
Marco Island.
Marco Island.
Yeah.
But I guess they escaped this year.
Yeah.
I don't think they had any trouble.
No. Mm-mm.
But see, the difference with Dick's, we've been to his house, and down there, the first floor is, quote, not inhabitable. In other words, they're built on stilts,
Uh-huh.
concrete pilings. So
Mhm.
the basement, he had that Bentley, he had, I don't know, 2 or 3 really fancy cars, but it was not living space.
Uh-huh.
That's the way they could get the houses built and get them insured because nothing on the first floor except
Right.
cars.
Valerie has two older, just by 3 or 4 years, twin sisters.
Oh, okay.
One's in Punta Gorda and one is in Fort Myers. And the
Okay.
one in is it Punta or something like
Punta
that. But
Gorda.
anyway, finally, after 2 years, they had just finished redoing her house. But like that cage they have over the pool just disappeared into
Oh yeah.
wherever, I don't know.
The winds were
The
high.
refrigerator ended up in the pool. It was just all sorts of weird things.
Oh my.
Mhm,
But-
mhm.
But they also this year didn't have any damage. I was surprised. I thought the surge would come up that
Hmm.
big piece of water there. That's what is
That's-
Port Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte,
Mhm.
that's where we used to live for several years.
Right
Mhm.
across the harbor from Punta Gorda.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sherry, are you still riding bicycles?
Yep, got 4,000 miles in this year
Oh,
so
my
far,
word.
Sharing.
and another month to
Wow.
go.
Woo-hoo.
Right, the real one now or still on your one in the house?
Both.
Okay,
Yeah, a lot of those miles are on my trainer in the house.
okay.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Yeah. Wow.
In the winter, you need one in the house.
Yeah,
I suppose you have those fancy things where you see scenery and all that.
no,
No?
usually it's when I'm leading my Bible studies and they
Yeah.
say, how come your shoulders are rocking back and forth, Sherry? Busted.
Get to California or someplace, what was your goal?
Yeah, I rode down last year, I rode down the coast, West Coast to Arizona, and then from Arizona back home.
Oh, my
And
word.
that was my goal, and I made it by December 10th. I made it back home.
Wow.
It'd be nice if you did have the video of, like, you could really
Well,
see where you're riding.
Well, you can click on whatever town you're in, you can click on a little button and it'll show you a still shot of that town. But
Yeah.
it's not like you can see the scenery,
Right.
but that's okay. If I'm watching a football game or something, I can sit there and pedal. I don't just sit there and ride, not when I'm inside. I much prefer the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
We just got the 10-minute warning, so talk fast.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Who else we were missing tonight that's usually with us?
Diane sometimes.
Pardon?
Does Diane come in sometimes?
Who?
Diane.
No, I
And
don't.
Judy Bruce
Judy.
sometimes is in.
For a long time.
Yeah. Dick
Nancy Strunk.
Nancy haven't
Yeah,
seen her
Nancy,
for a long
yeah.
time. Who lives on the East Coast? Earl that normally comes in.
Gary Maxwell.
Yeah, Gary Maxwell.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's just good to see everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Lee, thank you for sending out the reminder note.
Yeah, well, Art, you gonna go to sleep on us or you still awake?
Well, it's about an hour and a half past my bedtime, but I'm just showing off.
That's right, we're all on different times here. I forget that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
What happened?
There he
Time
is.
to say goodbye, is it?
Oh, no, we've got like 7 minutes, right? Just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Art
I thought
disappeared too. No, he's there.
They just.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm just
I
not,
thought Lee said we only had 2 minutes left, 2-minute warning. Okay,
Well,
good.
it'll just automatically shut off. Who knows?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
by the time we meet again, we will have had Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And Christmas. Yeah.
And New Year's.
Another new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of you traveling for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Oh, no, not Thanksgiving, but Christmas. We're flying to Texas for Christmas.
Okay.
Kids and grands. Yeah.
I
We see the Illinois kids in the summer. So it,
remember one year we were debating about that was the year during COVID, whether you should fly or whether you should not fly.
yeah, we fly and we wear masks. And just today we got our flu and COVID shots.
Mm.
There's a new boost. There's a new booster out now for COVID with the new stuff. in
You
it.
got that, yeah.
We got that one.
Yeah, we just got it today.
Got it.
Pfizer.
Mhm.
We
And they
wore
put-
our masks even now,
they put-
like when we were in California, we wore our masks. Atlanta airport is so huge. So when we're in that crowded airport, we wear the masks, and then once we get on the plane, we usually take them off, but
Good plan, good plan.
I don't know. My kids in California have had all the shots, all the boosters, and they've had COVID about 3 times each, so. I don't know.
But if they've had all the shots, it probably wasn't very severe, was it?
No, not at
So
all.
from that standpoint, it was worth it.
Yeah, Brian and I both got COVID after company came with it last year, but we'd had all the shots and we had very mild case, but we had a fever. We took it and then did the test and we tested positive, but it was very mild, very
Well,
mild.
that's our family doctor has said on more than one occasion, the shots won't keep you from getting it, but it'll keep you out of the hospital.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
good.
did, and it did. Very definitely, yeah. So that's why when our pharmacist, we went in to pick up meds today and he said, I got the new COVID shot, get over here. He takes better care of us than our doc.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get them both at the same time, Ellen?
The flu in one arm and the COVID in the other. He said, we can do them both. I said, okay, go for it.
Okay.
We did it at the same time.
Yeah.
just-
They know, they know. We trust him.
No. We've had our flu shot, but we didn't get a COVID shot this year yet.
Yeah, they just came out this week. The new
Yeah.
one. Mhm.
I've never had either one of them.
Wow. You be careful.
You're still above ground too, aren't you?
Oh, Well, Lee and Bonnie, thank you both so much for organizing this and keeping us all together and sending us on news about people every now and then. We appreciate it
Really appreciate it.
I try to keep up whatever I can.
so much.
That's great, you guys. Thank you so much for all you do.
Well, have happy
Thanks.
holidays for all of you, and we'll see you sometime in
Yeah, we probably got a couple minutes left yet, but yeah,
January.
I'll set it up for 3 months again from now. If that's everybody.
Well,
Okay.
enjoy the grandkids and all for the holidays.
Oh, you bet we will.
They'll be
Absolutely.
out shooting clay pigeons and target practice and all guns from out at Thanksgiving
You
time.
guys are funny.
It sounds like that, so.
Yeah.
Setting this up, if I'm still here next time, I'll try to join it again.
Okay. That's good. It's nice to see everybody and hear your voices.
It says, yeah, wait a minute. It says we got 3.5 minutes
Oh,
left.
wow, oh, wow.
Oh, but you can leave anytime you want to. I don't care. Go to bed.
What's the latest time it is? Like for us, it's 7:38. What time is it?
Well, everybody except, no, everybody here is in the Central Time Zone. No, Kathy's not.
No, we're not.
It's 8:38 in Maryland.
Oh,
Right. And I'm Eastern time also, Kathy.
Yeah,
Where is it?
8:38.
8:38. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
6:38 here in the mountains.
Okay.
But 8:38 is probably really late when one gets up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Where I live in Illinois, 4 o'clock only comes once a day.
PM.
Time do you go to bed, Ellen? At
Yeah.
night.
And you know, I could sleep later, like today and tomorrow, but I've been so used to getting up at 4 in the morning that my eyes open and it's like, okay, and I try and go back to sleep and it's not worth it.
I was going to ask you.
Well, your
if
body's
that's
on a
okay.
rhythm and that's good.
Yeah, yeah, and it's okay.
What time
But I'm ready to sleep right now.
I'll bet.
Tired eyes.
Hey, Ed, did you guys get a lot of snow out there?
Yeah, we got about 2 feet last weekend.
Wow.
Wow.
I got 18 inches or so here on my patio.
Oh my goodness.
3 or 4 days later, it was all gone.
Yeah,
It just, sunshine comes up and it's gone.
it melts. Yeah.
Ed, remind me where you are.
I'm in a little suburb outside of Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Okay.
Been here since 71.
Whoa, okay.
Enjoyed the mountains, always enjoy the outdoor life. And
Wow.
So
get
did
to
you
see-
ski?
I have one daughter who lives in Evergreen. We get to see elk up there
Wow.
in their side yards. So
Okay.
that's a beautiful state.
Did you ski?
Were you a skier?
I was when I was younger.
Mhm,
No
mhm.
more. I got too many football injuries, I guess.
They
I
got
have
you in the
body
end.
parts that
Yeah,
are metal.
they got you in the end, didn't they? Yeah,
Yeah, they got me.
yeah, yeah.
It's actually where we learned to ski in Colorado.
Mhm.
Fake snow. There was
Well, Breckenridge outside of Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah.
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 Mhm.
That's been a few years ago too.
yeah.
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 Where'd the years all go, huh?
Mhm. And they go fast. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
betcha. And you do know I'm still working, right?
Understood that. You bet. That's amazing to me.
This is my 59th year of teaching. And I still love it. I just got a new student today and a student last Monday. And I've been out of the classroom for 4 years, but I tutor individual students now.
Yeah.
Online.
Well, most of them are right at my private school where I taught for 20 some years. And I do a few, I have some from China that I tutor Saturday, some in Orlando, a few online FaceTime, but most of them are right at the school.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I
Grades-
taught at Rock Falls High School for 34 years.
Woohoo! Go
And
on.
now I've been retired 23 years.
Wow.
So, coming up 23 years. So
Yeah.
I taught computers and accounting and typing when they had typers